Alright, I still don't have an intro song, so I guess that's what you guys get. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm your host, Nuzlocke. Yeah, no big things or anything. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. Leave your comments down below. And we'll get started here momentarily. Please stand by. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. Sorry I am like a couple minutes late. Hopefully that doesn't kill anybody's vibe, anybody's flow. Never really know what you're gonna do. Never really know. Anyway. Bing! Bing, biddy ding ding. You have a headache, you won't be here very long. That's alright, don't worry. I'll be grinding here for a while, so nothing to worry about too much. I gotta get right hook, and I gotta get, Oh, I guess I gotta get right hooks good. I need enough money to go ahead and get punches going, so... Final level's grown all. It's grown by 1 level. No. How much money do I have? 2,000 something. Perfect. So it is currently level 12. Things go well? Things have been going well so far. Just, you know. Gotta get right hook going. Gotta get a lot of this stuff online. You have nearly 2,000 points. Nice. Yeah, if you save that up, you could do some pretty cool stuff with it. I'll have some more stuff coming up eventually. I just need to make them, get them integrated, get them functional with the throwing system or some of the other stuff, so there'll be more stuff coming up eventually. Confusion was disabled. That doesn't help me. I guess Pepino it is. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so right hook, I guess we'll get some stuff. Let's get Pepino up. Hey, nice. I actually got a flinch. You know what I'm spending it on? Impastas. Oh, that. Gotcha. Hello, Simone. Welcome back. That's what we're doing. We're fighting. We're fighting everything. I don't like the look of that thing, so... Did Maguzma just fucking get fainted? Sure fucking did. Wow. That's what I get for playing at high speeds. To a fucking Rattata. Wow. Welp! There goes tanky stuff. Jesus Christ. Man, my team is looking worse and worse every time. That is what I get for playing at fast speeds. Maguzma instantly died. I should have known when I saw the level 13. First, let me get the item off of it. Let's loot the body here. Damn, this is getting worse and worse every time, isn't it, guys? Wasn't attached to wire streamer Pokemon low level? Because, like, I don't know, were you here when I lost almost my entire team? Were you here for that? Because, yeah, I lost almost my entire team. And my Pokemon are low level because we're in Silver. No, haven't been for the last 5 or 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, we're already in Silver. We're on to the next game. And I lost my Totodile, Geodude, and Rattata. So, yeah. That's what happened. Change versions, new... Yep, that's what happened. Good morning. Good morning, Jurian. Don't worry, you just missed us losing the Slowpoke. So we're starting off strong with a dead Slowpoke. It was my fault, you know, I was going fast, and, I got Hyper Fanged, and then I didn't have the smart idea to heal or run. Because I was talking, and when I tend to talk to you guys, I tend to not really notice what's happening on my screen sometimes. What starter did you pick in Gold? Because pick the starter you haven't picked for Crystal? No, that's not how this works. I'm not gonna... Yeah, not the bold guy, yep. So it's out. I'm not just gonna pick a starter just because I haven't picked it in the other ones. We're going with Totodile. Because Totodile is the best starter for us to go ahead and complete stuff. Yeah, it isn't a matter of just picking a new starter, it's a matter of getting through the early game. So I have no choice but to pick Totodile. Even if my team tends to turn into a bunch of water Pokemon, I mean, just the nature of the beast. I think Maguzma Chikorita's pretty bad. I think Maguzma was the only one that wasn't weak to the thing, but it also would not have survived multiple rounds of rollout, I think. Chikorita is pretty terrible. You are correct on that. Let me think. I may be able to get... I think I'm going to go get Alan What's-His-Name's number up here by fighting him, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Then, at least while I'm moving around, he might want to take me on a rematch or something. F's in the chat for Maguzma. And use the gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, it's alright. Maguzma was kind of tanky, but not tanky enough, so it is what it is. Alright, let me go get what's his name. This guy has a Tangela, but I don't remember what else he has. Not this dude, but the other one. You're gonna read my thoughts? Ah. So you need to catch new Mons. Hope you get a Meep or a Whoop. Yeah, that would be nice. These Flash Abra are horrific.
I love you, dog.
That's funny. Yeah, so I definitely need some new Mons. Mareep would be...
himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy.
Mareep would be a good choice, but...
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog. Don't contradict your master.
You're not my...
Quiet.
Oh,
Sit.
shit. Kadabra. Oh, he does have confusion. Shit. Oh my god! What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I should have known better. I have lost 6 Pokemon so far. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. I should know better.
He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog. Don't contradict your master.
You're not my...
Quiet. Sit.
I should know better. I've lost... I haven't even been streaming for 15 minutes, and I have lost 2 Pokemon. This is crazy. I'm about to go into this gym with literally 4 Pokemon. Bro could lose a Nuzlocke. If you mess this up, there's not gonna be F's in the chat. F for a failed challenge. I mean, I'll just have to start over from red if that's the case. I'm well aware of what the consequences are. This is just not going well at all. That's all. I believe in my ability to do this, but it's gonna be real nasty. It's gonna be real bad. Grown a lot by 2 levels. So it's level 13, I think, now. So we're gonna pretty much let it sit there. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna live in there. Have you ever seen Love and Monsters? I have not. We're gonna have to just... I hate to do this, but I think this is gonna have to be the way it goes. This is gonna be the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm gonna have to do it this way, and I feel really bad about it. Your dog is basically the frog from it? Yeah, I have no idea what it is. This is gonna be today's day. Is grind, 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 grind. This is gonna get obnoxious, so I'm gonna tell you right now. We're not fucking with it anymore. It has now come to the point where we are gonna drill peck our ass through this thing. That is the only way to win this, I think, at this point. It's on Netflix. You cried because team separating. It's crying for that set today. Crying, if you don't lose the run, it's worth it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't give a shit if I have to grind this thing to like level 50 to make sure it's online. You bet your ass that's what's gonna happen. I gotta save the run. I gotta save myself from my own stupidity, is what I need to do. Pursuit's not bad. Using Firo on Crystal, name it Victory, so far no regrets. Don't level it too high because it won't obey you anymore? I'm pretty sure that's only for traded Pokemon, isn't it? I thought that was only for traded Pokemon that it wouldn't obey you. Maybe I'm crazy, but... yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. I am down to 3 Pokemon right now, excluding the Magikarp. This is all of my team that is left. Maguzma and fucking Pepino died just now at, like, less than 15 minutes in. Hold on, let me see, because I swore that it was only... Watching Morty's ghost struggle against my Eevee named Puppy is more hilarious than it should be. Yeah, my team is pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Which experience in battles in which a Pokemon an outsider Pokemon may disobey the player if they're not a high enough level. Is a class of Pokemon in games that are not originally the same save file as the player. They're recognized as outsider if the record data doesn't match the player to the current game. So it looks like in generations 1 and 2, outsider Pokemon are what has to worry about the badge checks. Move, charging, lock into abide. What killed the other members? So, Luminol XD, Dasani, and Don't Go Boom, so my Rattata, Totodile, and Geodude were all taken out by the Rivals Bayleaf, by 3 critical Razor Leafs in a row. Have I seen Hasbin? I have not, and I'm well aware of it, and I hear about Hasbin all the time. I knew about it way before it was a thing, and now that it is super popular, it just constantly comes up. And I'm not sure what to say about it because I haven't seen it. But I am aware of it. Lufta is a big fan of it, so I have heard about it before. Maguzma died to a quick attack, a Hyper Fang quick attack combo from a Rattata. And then I just lost the Zubat to a Kadabra Confusion because I assumed it wouldn't know Confusion at level 15 because it evolves at level 16. So, yeah, that was that.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Yeah, I've pretty much just lost everything to, like, the worst things. Gotta love when the RNG decides to favor the AI. Yeah, and I also gotta love my stupidity, you know. I've lost a lot of Mons to stupidity, but, like... this is one where I'm just like, Jesus Christ. How did it get to this point?
calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear. He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear. He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
I'm not scared of you.
He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog.
Are you okay? Hello?
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog, don't contradict your master.
You're not mine.
Quiet, sit.
We're not gonna fuck, so we're just gonna peck. Yeah, so at this point, the only possible real option, I think, is going to be to drill peck this thing. And Firo learns drill peck at what? Something crazy, if I remember. I think it's like 32, 34. It learns drill peck at 40? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Drill peck to 40? No way. We're not going to take this thing to 40.
He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog, don't contradict your master.
You're not mine.
Quiet, sit.
You gotta go. Gotcha. Leave me with the whole bad dog feeling. The fact that I have to do this is just... I'm so mad because Crobat would have been a phenomenal choice. Man, I really just have to hope my peck will get through. Maybe I should just hope for a critical peck, right? Or a critical fury attack to take out the milk tank. We're not gonna fuck with a level 13... Level 13 Rattata is an absolute no. We're not gonna mess around with that thing. Level 11, no problem. Level 13, no. Level 13's no Hyper Fang. And that takes it from a strong Pokemon to a very dangerous one. If rollout wasn't rock, there would be so many ways I could deal with it. And I believe Whitney's milk tank is level 20. Yeah, it's level 20, it looks like. With Stomp, Attract, Milk Drink, and Rollout. All of which are pretty damn terrible. Oh, let me check. Milk Tank featured TCG. About to face Whitney's Milk Tank. How screwed am I? So I could add a Sandshrew. Aw, Sandshrew would have been awesome. Burn it up. Camp of Potions. Kill it before it kills you. Don't have the best advice. Crippling Rock Weakness. Unfortunately, is the most devastating move is Rock type. Say your prayers. Do you have a Mud Slap? You could teach that to Firo to help with lowering Milk Tank's accuracy. There's also Dig, TM in National Park. You could teach your Quilava. If you keep Harden on your Beedrill, it might survive. Oh no! You're gonna need a miracle with the team you have right now, unless you'll be able to go to the routes beyond Goldenrod and pick up some encounters there. Smokescreen Quilava is a miracle. Brother in Christ, stall with Clefairy, pump that Firo with X defends and X attacks, and it's an easy fight. Oh no! There's so many people that are apparently in my exact position. It's get that Sandshrew, it's your only hope. You have Fury Cutter on your Beedrill. Spam Fury Cutter on Clefairy to build up power and hit it. Obviously a Hail Mary, but risk your Beedrill. Rollout hits hard, but not on the first hit. Let's see. Pick up Dig at National Park. Gets off a rollout to use Dig to break the streak. If Beedrill has String Shot, could be clutch. Lead with your Beedrill. Wreck the Fairy. String Shot switch to sacrifice your Mon who will die. Send in your Quilava. Oh no. A moment of silence for your run. Your run ends here. Oh no! So many people talking about the run ending right now because of this. Hold on. We might let's just beef up. Maybe we can get some X defense or something. X defense and X attack. Maybe that'll save me. Maybe. That might be my only thing, and just hope that the metronome doesn't slap me in the face. What's happening? Whitney is too hard? Okay. What's happening is the fact... Okay, let me... Hello and welcome. It's not... It's not that Whitney's too hard. It's that I'm in a really bad position. In the past, like, 2 streams, I have lost my Totodile, my Geodude, my Rattata, Slowpoke, and my Abra, and my team is looking like Fearow, Kadabra, and Bellsprout. That's my problem right now. That's my issue. So I'm a little worried I may have to start over from red here shortly. I'm a little worried. So it's a Nuzlocke. That is correct. It is a Nuzlocke, and I am in some pretty dire straits, with my only real option with handling this boss being Fearow. So, I am just leveling the shit out of my Fearow. That's all I can really do. Is just slap it and hope for the best. So yep, that's my problem. How are you doing today? Clearly, I am not doing the greatest. You can get a Machop from trade in the Goldenrod Pokemart. Unfortunately, I already got my Kadabra from the Game Corner, so I can't do anything with the Goldenrod Pokemart. I already got myself my Abra to get the Kadabra, which is Right Hook. So, unfortunately, Goldenrod is officially out of the picture for Pokemon. If I still had some of my other things before I had gotten it, yeah, that would have been a great idea. But unfortunately, as it is out of the... We're not going to fight this thing. Hyper Fang. Since it's out of the picture. Well, I'm faster than it. So its options would be Quick Attack. And Hyper Fang would be only if it survives a peck. Which I don't think it's going to. So yeah, I'm a little in some dire straits. My only real option that I can see is just hard leveling. Is just over leveling this gym. That is the only option I can see at my current juncture. And maybe put the thing to sleep. So, that's what we're doing. We're just leveling. Luckily, I think Gen 1 and 2, the over-leveling disobeying issue doesn't occur on Pokemon that you have raised, only exterior or traded Pokemon. So I can get plenty of grind time in. But it comes down to, will it survive? And normally, like, if I had some of my other options, it'd be better, because normally I would just rage my way through, but rage is no longer an option. And unfortunately, this thing doesn't learn Drill Peck until, like, level 40, so it's not like I can Drill Peck my way through a lot of this stuff. And it learns, like, Mirror Move at, like, 32, but that doesn't help me against a rollout. Especially when my thing is already weak to rock. It might survive 2 hits. It might survive 2 rollouts. Maybe. Female Pokemon can help with Milk Tank's the Attract move. Also, watch out for rollout. Yeah, that's my issue. That is my issue, is the rollout. I mean, I thought about using Hoppip as a method to just put it to sleep. Because if I can get Hoppip to put it to sleep, that would work pretty well, too. But I really do feel like my only option is going to be to hit it with something really hard, which is going to be Nigeria. Basically, if Nigeria can't take it out, it's pretty much over. It is pretty much over if Nigeria cannot take it out. And then I'm going to have to start over all the way at Red version. And I am not looking forward to having to start at Red version all over again. Not at all. Like, close to 200 hours ago. I mean, Mirror Move doesn't really help me right now, but... I mean, it's almost worth trying to go ahead and Destiny Bond out that Pokemon. But then I would lose my, I would lose access to a Ghastly, and I think a Ghastly is substantially more important, especially for my mid-game now than anything. Because I'm gonna need it. So what's the end goal for you, Nuzlocke? Every gen up to 9 or something? Yeah, so, the challenge itself, I mean, the whole thing is in the description if you want to take a look at the, more detailed part of it. But yeah, we're going for the Pokemon Gauntlet, which is playing the entirety of the mainline franchise, and not just, like, it's not just one game at each generation, it's not just generational play, it is every game in the series, so, all the games in each generation. All 34 games, because, let's be honest, Let's Go Pikachu was just a funnel to go ahead and get anybody who played Pokemon Go into Pokemon. Not really a mainline franchise. And I know that people will say that Legends Arceus is mainline franchise, but it's not. It's a spin-off, just as Pokemon Dungeon and every other one is. Until there's another Let's Go, or until there's another Legends game, I can't see it even being remotely close, but... yeah, so we have to Nuzlocke our way. The Nuzlocke counts for the entire franchise, so... if I lose out, I have to start from the very beginning. That's the crux of it all. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this was my first ever Nuzlocke, so I played with the loosest of rules. Not worrying about gym caps, not worrying about, about hardcore or things like that. So I kind of just wanted to play through, because I don't know too much about Nuzlocke, so I was very unsure if I'd be able to do it. And I'm getting to that point where I'm just like, I've made enough mistakes, because I haven't played Pokemon in ages and ages. Barely played Let's Go Pete when I got it, just boring. Yeah, I don't really consider it, even though they have said, I think the Pokemon Company said it's a mainline franchise game, but let's be honest. If you've played other Pokemon games, you know damn well Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are not mainline games. That is just their way of saying, hey, go buy our product. It's part of the thing. I hate to say this, but we may very well just level 40 out this Fearow and Drill Peck. Because it seems to be the only real option on how to handle this. But yeah, Legends Arceus was a good game, but not really part of the main line, so I can't do anything with it. The game series itself has been super fun. I have a new appreciation for Pokemon as a series, just from doing Nuzlockes. I was unexpectedly surprised at all the things that I didn't remember, how difficult a lot of these games were, all the dumb mistakes that I have made over the years while doing, just playing Pokemon regularly. I haven't played Pokemon in, I think, 10 years, so having to relearn how to play Pokemon and relearn how all these things work, and yeah, it's been a real trial. Truly a trial. Remembering all the things that I really liked and what Pokemon I thought were good are actually trash, and what Pokemon I thought were trash are actually good. It's been hilarious. Yeah, only a quick attack, I think, would outspeed me with the Rattata. So I'm not too worried about level 13 Rattatas anymore. Quick attack would be my only real problem. Hyper Fang would hurt, but Hyper Fang is not going to go off if I hit it with a peck first. Just because my speed stat is going to be better. But yeah, like, I am hoping, oh, Jesus Christ. I've already come to the conclusion that this is gonna take roughly around 2.5 years if I can get through it the first time. So I'm well aware of the time investment that's going into this challenge. I just wasn't expecting the emotional investment that I have put into this challenge. Man, I've never thought I would feel like my heart sinking, like my stomach dropping at a Pokemon game. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Fuck it. It's gonna take a little bit, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna take it to level 40. We're gonna drill peck our ass there. Years? Crazy, dude? Well, my channel is all about, challenges. So, like, there's quite a few things I have attempted on the thing. The first ever challenge I did was Arc in a year. So I started a fresh, brand new file of Arc, not knowing anything about it. playing on official servers for Ark. And my attempt was to see how far I could get in a year. And I did it. I did everything. I finished the island, I finished Scorched Earth, I finished Aberration, Extinction, raised all those 200 gigas myself at over 2 months. Like, I've done everything Ark had to offer. Like, it was fun. I super enjoyed it. It was great, and I loved it. And then I realized, like, Ark kind of brought back the idea that, you know how, like, playing video games when you were younger, it was one of those things that you really enjoyed video games because you had time to go ahead and do it. You had time to put in that investment into a game that you didn't know if you were gonna, or you wanted to go ahead and get all those achievements. You wanted to get that secret ending. You wanted to get that hidden character. You wanted that thing. And, you know, sure, back in the day, some of us would just go through cheat codes, infinite ammo, infinite health, super speed, or whatever. But it got tiring. And then I think as we've gotten older, we've forgotten the joy of struggle. I think we've all forgotten the joy that struggle brings to some of these games. Knowing that everything's gonna suck if you fail. Knowing that there's no going back. And a Nuzlocke really encapsulates what I feel about that challenge. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let's see, I've tried a Minecraft challenge, which I failed at. I did a RuneScape challenge, which I failed at too, because my god was that boring. Not that RuneScape is boring, but the challenge itself is pretty bad. I've also done a no fast travel through the entirety of Elder Scrolls, minus Arena, because you can't no fast travel Arena, it's impossible. But I did the world's first no fast travel of Daggerfall. No fast travel in Morrowind, but there is no fast travel there. No fast travel of Oblivion and Skyrim, all DLCs of everything included. So it was fun. I enjoyed that a ton. I mean, it took like 6 months, I think, to do an entire no fast travel of the whole game, or the whole series. It was fun though. I may end up doing some more challenges in some other stuff. Right now, this is the big challenge. I was in the middle of doing a level 1000 grind in Fallout 4 when I stopped that at like level 200 or something like that because the grind just got far too boring and monotonous. If I had had enough gears to be able to keep repairing my XP farm consistently instead of having to stop and go grind for junk, I might have kept going, but it was boring. I may still go back to it. It's still there. I think I had 170 something days into it. So it's definitely still there, but yeah. Now we'll just do this. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think anyone has completed the Pokemon Gauntlet, as far as I am aware. I think because it takes far too long to do. It is far too strenuous to go ahead and attempt. And I think it's been theorized before, and I think people have made it pretty far, but I don't think anyone has actually completed the Gauntlet. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the crown. But yeah, I don't mind. I mean, if I'm gonna be playing video games anyway, and I'm gonna just do this. Sure, I love Pokemon, but recently everything just seems a little too easy, too much, but the last time I felt myself playing it was in Gen A. See, and that's one of those things, that's what I feel like for video games now. Like, I really enjoy video games. I absolutely love video games. Like, they're a great pastime, and I really like streaming because it gives me the interactions with people who, they have the same love that I do for the game. They have the same feelings, they have input, they have all this advice they can give me on things. And I mean, it's great. It's why I love multiplayer games. It's why I like MMOs. You know, it's a good social interaction. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I feel like so many games these days, they're all running on a treadmill. Either it's go find this thing, oops, it's a jump scare. Go catch that thing, oops, you starved to death. Or Like, hey, go shoot that guy. Oops, you got taken out from some guy hiding in a bush. Like, every game just feels kind of the same nowadays. So these challenges have really... they've really opened up my eyes to the enjoyment that I had as a kid. Enjoying a game for the sake of it being difficult. Enjoying a game for struggling. Feeling accomplished when I complete it. If there's one thing that my challenges have given me, it is truly a sense of accomplishment. I mean, I've done a lot of things in my life. I mean, anybody who sees my life would think I'm decently accomplished. And this isn't a bragging thing. This is more just me talking and opening up to you guys. I mean, so I work for the government for my day job. I'm a financier. I make decent money. I mean, I don't have my own house, but I am trying to go ahead and save up. I've done Toastmasters and public speaking. I've done my military service. I've seen almost every state in the U.S. I haven't had the chance to really travel outside the U.S., but, I mean, I've done a lot in my life. And I feel like there's a lot of accomplishments that I have, but, like, the feeling of sitting down and playing a game that you love and discovering a whole new face of it that you haven't seen before, man, it's like getting to know your partner, and then you find out something new you'd never known about them, and just be like, wow, I had no idea that they could do underwater basket weaving. Bad example, but that's what it kind of feels like. And I think that's what these challenges really bring back, is, like, I don't have too much time in my day. I'm always working, or I got responsibilities, I got bills I gotta pay, I got errands I gotta run, I got a dog I gotta take care of, I got all these things I gotta do. And to just know that a part of my day is going to be dedicated to something that kind of pushed me through my childhood, that helped me discover a lot of things. I mean, a video game really changed my perspective on life. There was a game on the DS called The World Ends With You, and it truly changed my life. There was a speech that one of the characters gave that talked about, you know, he was saying that, and it was kind of the whole title catchphrase thing. He was saying that we are always going to be alone in our lives, and our worlds are determined by whatever barriers we put up. Whatever we decide is going to be in our view, that's where your world is always going to end. And the only way that you're going to expand yourself is by grinding up against other ideals, clashing against other people, getting into conflicts with your own morals, and really fighting against what you really believe. Having an open mind is the only way you're ever going to expand yourself, because your world is always going to end with you, and if you can't expand your worldview, then you can't expand yourself. And I shut down my DS, I closed it, and I sat there for like hours thinking about that, and I'm like, wow, I'm 12 and this is deep. It was one of those things, but I loved it, and ever since then I've always had an open mind, and I try and have a zeal for life when I can, and instead of thinking of all the negatives, I try and really approach things in a positive manner. Plan on doing my own challenges one day, finish the Nat decks, mostly in home trades, want to catch them. Holy shit! Listen, that's a big accomplishment. Completing the decks in general is a huge accomplishment. I'm actually very excited to get to like Gen 8 and 9. That's why you want to own game and do it the right way. So I physically own copies of everything up into Black 2, White 2. I actually just found, I dropped like $200 on this, but, you know, I think it was worth it. I found a copy, sealed copies, mind you, of Pokemon X and Y, Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And I've never played them before, but I'm so excited to get into them. And I'm not going to touch them. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to leave them there until I'm ready to play them. But yeah, owning every copy of these games would be awesome. To be able to trade all the way up and everything would be super cool. The only reason I'm emulating these games right now is because getting the hardware and the software to function with these things is quite a pain in the ass. Getting the Game Boy to properly work with all the newfangled materials and stuff and peripherals, it's just a pain. X and Y was your first gen, you love that game? I've never played them. I've played Generation 1, 2, and 5, which was Black and White. And Black and White by far has been my favorite game ever. Well, not my favorite game ever, but my favorite Pokemon game. So, if everything feels like Black and White, then I'll be A-okay. But yeah, I'm not planning on touching them until it's time. And if that takes a long time, then it is what it is. If I gotta roll through another 2 months playing this game because my ass made a big whoopsie, I mean, so be it. Also, let me give you the whole spiel. So, I usually tend to broadcast Monday through Sunday. I'm here almost every day. Usually I start my broadcast around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes there's a little bit of flexibility. I live around DC, so traffic is real nasty. Can't believe how much I ended up loving the old gens. Finally play them, especially Gen 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's why I love Gen 2 was such a trip. Getting into this and like let's take this one. This blew my mind. I went into this game into Gen 1 and it blew my mind that Bite was a normal move and that Karate Chop was also a normal move. And then coming into Gen 2, I remember Bite being, like, a Dark-type move, and I knew that there were no Dark-type moves, but, like, I definitely didn't recall it being garbage. And I didn't recall Karate Chop being that bad. I mean, Karate Chop on a Mankey was fantastic, but... And, you know, Slash, Jesus Christ. I didn't remember Slash being the be-all, end-all. But yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable. Learning all these things all over again. Struggling. You know, putting in 50 to 60 hours into these games. I mean, hell, right now, I'm probably going to be easily shunting about 120 hours into just Silver. Especially in my predicament. Especially with the fact that I have just screwed my game so bad. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think this Nuzlocke has really given me the appreciation that I have missed in video games since I was a kid. So, I'm hoping people join along. I'm hoping people will come along that will get the opportunity to really go through this together, because, I mean, the reason I'm doing this live and not just recording it and putting a, you know, a montage of my stuff, I want people to understand that, like, my challenges are done live so that people can see when I screw up. People can see the mistakes that I make, or all the stupidity that happens. People can see that I'm doing it as legit as I possibly can, outside of, like, maybe speeding things up once or twice here or there, but the only reason I'm speeding up is because everybody hates the grind, myself included. So yeah, I mean, that's it. I do everything live, so that way people know what I'm doing is legitimate. There's no way for me to go ahead and fuzz it. There's no way for me to pretend I'm doing something. I can't just splice stuff together and be like, look at this amazing achievement I had. So, anyway. Yeah, I tend to ramble because, you know, doing this particular challenge has given me, I've had a ton of time to think. And it's really given me a good appreciation for video games again. I think I could play any type of game and be A-okay. Because I'll remember all the time that I've spent here and think, wow, nothing is ever going to equate to Nothing's ever gonna be as difficult as 3,000 something hours in Ark, playing 6 hours of Ark a day just to get through it. Nothing's ever gonna be as difficult as sitting here with 3 Pokemon left to go up against a gym leader that has the type advantage on me. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get totally trashed if I don't overlevel or something. Another thing you did was getting a gold trainer card in Y on an hour spent in that game. You'll love Gen 6 when you get to it. The music is beautiful. Okay, okay. I've heard that a lot of the viewers have told me that Generation 3 is going to be a pain in my ass. And they've mentioned something called Battle Towers, which I have no idea what they are, but I am assuming it's going to be a true trial upon my life. But yeah, I'm always excited to get to those. I mean, the music in 2, I forgot how much I loved the Kanto music. When we finally got from Johto to Kanto, I had forgotten how beautiful the music was in Kanto and Gen 2. So I'm super looking forward to all the music in the further generations. I'm just not looking forward to some of the dumb Pokemon I've seen. Not to say Pokemon feels kind of bankrupt, but Jesus Christ. Man, do I hate the way that Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, whatever you call them, has managed their franchise. It's high hell time that we get the chance to play as our Pokemon and actually have live action battles, where it relies on skill and not just RNG. It's high time we have some really interesting stuff, new mechanics, new stuff, rather than just throw a couple new poorly drawn, poorly conceived mons, throw in a new type of battle, throw in a few new balls. Like, you really want to innovate the franchise? Instead of letting us, quote, take control of the Pokemon and jump around as our Pokemon and do a single attack, give us actual control of the Pokemon. Let us go ahead and play as it, and instead of the moves with Pokemon powers, give us a cooldown. Hell, that would be so cool. Never liked Gen 3? The music, hell yeah. The year-long track to get to the end of the game? Nah. Yeah, a lot of people have told me it's gonna be a doozy, but it's alright. I'll get through it. I mean, it can't be any worse than what I'm doing right now. And I hear that grinding gets a lot easier in further games, so I am looking forward to that. Not having to sit here and do this nonsense. Once maybe Power World is fun. I was saying that just the other day. Like, I think Power World is a massive threat to them. Because I've been playing Power World, let me tell you, I have enjoyed the shit out of that game. Why? Because I can get on top of my Mon and actually control it, use its attacks and everything. It feels wonderful. It feels wonderful playing that game. I don't really care about the whole, like, gun aspect or the building aspect or anything else. Just the fact that I can jump on most of my things and actually get to attack and engage is the best part about it. Best part about it. I've just enjoyed that game so much. Like, who gives a damn whether you like it or whether you don't? I think that the company sees the fact that they sold 8 million copies in just over a week, I think is going to put the pressure on them. Sure, they may go ahead and be like, it's derivative, it's a copy. Who gives a shit? The people have spoken. They want this. They don't want whatever you're putting out. They don't want the same copy pasta. They want something new. And Power World gave them something new. Gave them a new idea. Gave them a new sense of gameplay. I mean, hell, I'll tell you, I've been frustrated trying to catch things with like a 2% chance, but I've been having fun being frustrated with catching things at a 2% chance. Yeah, it's been wonderful. Let me go check on my Magikarp. I've been running around with this thing for a while now, so I feel like my Magikarp may have a couple levels. It should have, what, 5 levels? 6 levels. It was a level... I think I had... I think it'll turn into a Gyarados by the time I'm done. I think 7 levels is what it was. You know what? Hold on. Did I put this thing in the beginning? Let me check the beginning of the stream to see where I put this thing in. If I put it in early. 1 second. Big Willie. Nope, I put it in last stream. Okay. So I'll have to check tomorrow or yesterday's stream. But that's fine, whatever. I'll check it later. No big deal. It's grown by 6. It's either at 18 or it's at 19. I think we're gonna leave it in there. At 20? No, it evolves at 20. That's why I left it in there. I think I caught it at 10. I think it was level 12, either 11 or 12 when I put it in. And that's gonna be my answer to Morty, just because Bite is super strong and I don't have my Pepino or my Zubat anymore. So that's pretty much gonna be my only answer to Morty and a lot of things going forward. I've noticed that my team has a very big weakness to water, and I think I've had a weakness to water almost every time I've played any of these games, or a weakness to electricity. Electricity has been my big weakness in every single game. Because I tend to play flyers and water types. There's enough water types with different typing that it's easy to play them. But yeah, when it hits level 20, I'll withdraw it, and then we'll have ourselves a Magikarp with Bite. Because I think it'll learn Bite at level 20, and then it'll be enough to go ahead and take on Morty. Luckily, none of its stuff knows Destiny Bond or anything crazy like that. So it's not like I'm going to lose my Mon to it. I lost my last Magikarp, or my last Gyarados in Gold version in the Elite Four. It died to a Destiny Bond Gengar. And I mean, yeah, it sucked, but I mean, of all the places to die, I think that's okay. Dying to the Elite Four, I think, is alright. Can you let me in? Yeah, give me 1 second. Alright, guys. 1 moment, I'll be right back. Gotta go let the fiance in. What am I doing at the moment? I am grinding, Simone. I am grinding. What's happened with the model? Yeah, that's because I had to go get Luft. So I was just muted while I was doing that. Don't mind me, just over-leveling because I've lost 2 more of my team and cannot afford to have another loss. Your little dog creature thing is having a seizure. Yeah. I'm glad that you recognize it as a dog, though. A lot of times people are like, it's a dinosaur, it's something, it's a Pokemon. You're probably one of the few people that have recognized it instantly as a dog. Just confused? Nah, it's okay, I just, you know, currently at the moment, we've only got 1 key for the place. So, one of us has the key, the other person has to let the other person in, so that's all. So if you ever hear me, like, if I ever disappear and my dog is doing, like, backflips and shit, and it sounds like it's muted and I'm just sitting there on the pause menu, yeah, that's usually what it is. Why is it level 40? Because I'm gonna show you my Pokemon team. This is all I have left. This is it. This is my team at the moment. And I have to go defeat Whitney. So, I'm just gonna learn, I'm gonna go to level 40, I'm gonna learn Drill Peck, and I am going to Drill Peck my way through Whitney. That's it. It's a dog to me, dog with the big chompers. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. 100% what it is. So my options are fairly limited right now. Fine then, come again. Yeah. Right now, that is like one of the safest ways for me to grind. Is just grind over here, let that thing do its thing. I don't have to worry about anything while it's in there. Bit overkill, don't you think? No. Not even remotely. I do not think this is overkill whatsoever. Let me explain why it's not overkill. Rollout is a rock move. Birds are weak to rock moves. Thus, this thing's gonna take super effective damage when it gets hit. So I either need to take it out in 1 shot, or I need to be able to tank 2 shots. That's it. Without the ears, I'd assume it's a Trapinch. Yeah, a lot of people have said it has the Trapinch. It's just funny because, like, I've had this thing as my mascot for a long time, but getting an actual, like, model for it, has been pretty interesting to see people's reactions. I get the whole Trapinch thing. It's also why on Twitch, I have a lot of the turn-ins where people can throw Pokeballs and stuff at it, because so many people were like, it's a Pokemon, so... Don't you have a Slowpoke anymore? Nope, Slowpoke died. Slowpoke died to a Hyper Fang quick attack combo. So, that happened. And Zubat also died. Zubat died to a Kadabra Confusion. Because I thought that Kadabra learned Confusion at level 16, not when it evolved. So... Yep, the overkill is just how it's gonna happen. Even if I had my Slowpoke, I think it still wouldn't matter that much. It would still be, my options would still be pretty bad. Little Cup, Trapinch, because it gets Sheer Force, Flygon doesn't, which makes me salty as the ocean. Yeah, it's funny because I love when people talk about these Pokemon powers that exist, because everyone's like, hey, but you're not going to be able to do it because of that Pokemon power, and I have to remind them that Pokemon powers didn't exist until Generation 3. So none of that matters, and all the strategies they came up with don't do anything. That's not laying down. That's laying down. Yeah, we've pretty much, in 15 minutes, I lost the 2 Mons in the beginning of the stream, so we just have to play around the fact that I need to drill peck this thing. And as cheap as it is, that's how it's gonna go. Firo is gonna grind us through everything. Bellsprout is going to be our way to catch Pokemon. We're gonna have Bellsprout use Sleep Powder and Wrap, and that's gonna be how we catch shit. You better hope that it doesn't miss. Yeah, that's all I have to do is hope it doesn't miss. As long as it doesn't miss, it should be fine. I'm pretty sure at this level I can take one rollout. Unless it is a critical, I can take one rollout. But I think with 20 levels of difference, I should be able to take at least one. Even with a critical, I think it would take me down low, but I don't think it would take my Pokemon out. You know, wishful thinking, and you know what they say about wishes. Wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which fills up faster, but, you know, I'm just gonna have to take my chances. I don't have much of a choice at this point. Get stronger every... Yeah, I know, and that's why I said I can probably take one rollout. I'm aware that it goes on a 5-turn thing and it gets stronger every turn, so my choices are really hit it once, hope it dies, and if not, take one attack, and then that's all I really get. Get rid of Mirror Move. At least you don't have to grind Pharaoh. What is that? Okay, let's go get our Magikarp back. I'm willing to... Let's see. I think it's level 19 because I think... Hold on, let me check. Let me just look it up so I can see. My Magikarp evolves. It's possible to evolve my Magikarp. Yeah. Let's see. Take it out. Yeah, however, in order to evolve it, you need to level up to the next level in order to evolve. Yeah, let's take it out. So it should be level 19. It is level 20. Which is bad, because I think it learns Bite at level 20, doesn't it? Does that mean my Gyarados will no longer learn Bite? Did I just screw myself out of Bite? I don't think Drill Peck has a low chance. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Yeah, I hope I didn't just screw myself out of Bite, because if I did, I'm in trouble. Then I really will have to just rely on Drill Peck. Also, let me check Drill Peck's chance. Drill Peck. Nope, 100% accuracy with 80 physical as a flyer. But it's still considered a stab, so... I guess we're gonna test it out. Only one way to know for sure whether it'll just annihilate. Are there any early Gen 1 one-hit KOs? I don't actually remember. I don't think so. But I do think there are some very strong moves. Probably not. Yeah, I think Horn Drill's still a late move. I think, that Fissure... One of the Sandshrews on one of the routes knows Fissure. I remember that much. But... Whole team of minus lock is dictionary level 40. Changed it right hook. X accuracy glitch could have guaranteed a win. I think that only works in Generation 1. Is that still effective in Gen 2? We're not here for any of you garbage-ass trainers here. We're here for one thing and one... Oh, shit. I was gonna say we're here for one thing and one thing only, but... Heard it works in Gen 2, not sure. Yeah, I have no idea either, so... Thought I was weak. Here's what we're gonna do. You know what? I don't even think we can risk it and hope that the double slap just doesn't annihilate me, or it doesn't go for metronome immediately. I think Drill Peck will work. Hopefully Whitney plays dumb. I think this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I don't... Like I said, I think it can take one rollout, which is all I need. 2 Drill Pecks should take out anything. You could have skipped the trainer. In this generation, those trainers have fucking binoculars. You could be across the damn ocean and then you're gonna get stopped. Someone's gonna show up on a rowboat. Then they're gonna take your bike over to you. And then they're gonna go into the mountains and find you. Like, the distance these things can see you is ridiculous. Because I've gone through over here and they would have just seen me and still come over to me. 20 hours, and I am just now hitting my 3rd gym. This is insane. You've done it before? I didn't realize if that was the case then. I think we're gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Jesus. That's all that exists. Here we go. It's Nerf or nothing. Okay, done. That's it. See? All of that fuss for all of that fuss. Wah, 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 wah. You made Whitney cry, it's okay. She always cries when she loses. Oh, okay. Here's your plane badge, thanks. Gym 2 gym leader music. Oh, yeah. The gym leader music is pretty great. Let's get the hell out of here. Now that I've over-leveled a Pokemon that I had no intention of over-leveling, at least we have an answer to most stuff right now. We don't have the answer to everything, but we have an answer to quite a lot. I also need to go ahead and level up Final Hope, so I need to get it to evolve, but I need to figure out whether it's bad or not. Jesus, welcome. We just finished Whitney at the cost of my dignity. I now have a level 40 Fearow because I was so worried I went for the drill peck rather than possibly lose my Nuzlocke. $1,576. Let's just get this thing over with right now. Oh, 44? Is that the split? Is the split gonna be that bad? Bike shop. Keep the bike, thanks. Is it National Park? Love the music in National Park. Yeah, National Park's pretty good music. We're just gonna get this thing leveled up. I need to see if it learns Bite or not. I can also just check the internet. Hold on. Let me check the internet here real quick. As soon as Magikarp gets enough experience to try and evolve, turn into a powerful. At level 20, it learns Bite. I don't know if it'll still learn it. If you don't evolve your Magikarp, it won't learn Bite. There you go. So my Gyarados is pointless. Oh, man. Yeah, it'll have Surf, but it's kind of pointless right now, so I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on Drill Peck. Damn. Alright, we caught ourselves... I don't remember what we caught here. We caught something. What did we catch here? Route 35 was... I'm pretty sure this is Route 35 here. Let's see, I have Slowpoke, Zubat, Magikarp, Goldenrod, Abra. I don't think I've actually caught my Pokemon here on Route 35. Or I might have KO'd it on accident. I don't remember. I don't have it written down here, but I'm going to assume I KO'd my Pokemon here. National Park has decent stuff, but there's nothing in here in Silver that I can think of that's going to be important. National Park Silver. Yeah, the music's pretty nice here. Very, very relaxing. Let's see, in Silver, at nighttime, I have Venonat, Psyduck. No, that's Crystal. 100% chance at Hoot Hoots. That's all that exists in this place at night. Alright, so yeah, that's all we have are Hoot Hoots. So we're not doing that. We are on Route 36. Route 36. We really have to stock up on Pokemon at this point. I don't think I have too many options here. And I don't think I caught anything on Route 36 the first time I came through. So, let's see. Route 36. What do we have access to? Silver at night. 10% chance at a Vulpix. Bellsprouts we already have. 5% chance at a Ghastly. Nope, that's 25% chance at a Hoot Hoot. 5% chance at a Stantler. Hoot Hoot, Stantler. 10% chance at a Vulpix. That's pretty much it. Vulpix or Stantler. Basically my only options here. We'll put Big Willie up front. Oh, hey! That's unexpected. I'll take a Nidoran. It definitely said that it had... Oh, it has a 30% chance. That's fine by me. Have you tried headbutting trees for encounters? I don't have headbutt yet. Otherwise, that would be a great option. Come on. Jesus. That was terrible. Okay. I guess that works. Big Willie, are you okay, Big Willie? You seem to be having functionality problems right now. Headbutt was in the forest after the Slowpoke well? Oh shit, was it? Okay, then I guess we're gonna have to go back for it. Okay, Nidoran female. That'll at least give me some good stuff to work with. An NPC has it? Oh, is it that guy that's out in the middle of the thing? Alright. Would anybody like to name this Nidoran? I know exactly which NPC you're talking about. I just didn't realize he had Headbutt. No? How about Rena? Rena sounds good to me. Alright. And then I guess the next one has to be named Chill. Because I did, or it has to be named Water, because I did promise Chill that the next Pokemon would be named Water. But yeah, let's go get Headbutt. I'm holding on to getting a Heracross, which is still a possibility, but there's only 3 places I can get a Heracross, so I'm gonna need to be very careful. And try and get the other Pokemon that'll fall out of the tree, so that way I don't accidentally my Heracross chance. I don't even remember what Nidorina learns for moves. It's been so long since I've used one. The good news is that, if we can get to Surf, which I don't remember where Surf is at, but if we can get to Surf fast enough before Friday, then we'll have the option of getting the Lapras in the cave. So that'll be a really good... That'll at least be a good investment. I probably should catch something in National Park, as the last time I was here I didn't. Surf is where Morty is? Okay. I'll have to get there before Friday, or on Friday, so I can go get the Lapras. This kid uses a Tangela, if I am not mistaken. And I'm also going to need the squirt bottle. I forgot about that to go ahead and get through the Pseudo-Woodo here. Son of a bitch. How is it every time this happens? We're gonna switch off of this. I'm not about to go ahead and lose my Kadabra. It feels so upsetting. Toothpaste-looking Tangela is so powerful. Yeah, Tangela is definitely strong. It's still not great. But I gotta get this guy's number. He will 100% fight with me all the time. I remember when I first got his number when I was grinding here. He called me up like 7 times before I was even done with everything. How much money do I have? 4,000 something. Enough to buy 1 punch. I think Fire Punch is currently the better of the two. Thunder Punch is also a good option for a lot of water types, but I think Fire Punch is going to be more useful at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab myself a Fire Punch. It's what I did last time I was here. Not those things. Those are too expensive. There it is. Now at least I have an answer to a lot of grass stuff now. I haven't bothered to take a look at its stats, if it's any better this time. Or if it's still just as ass as it was last time. Oh god, it's... I mean, its defense is still garbage, so I guess whenever I get some iron, we know where it's going. Squirt bottle is up on this one. Better than Whitney. Do you know about the moving tree? Squirt it with the squirt bottle. It should be okay since you have badges. Nice. La la la, have plenty of water. Pseudo-Woodo is probably going to be a good mon for me this time around, and I can't fucking believe that I'm about to go ahead and rely on a Pseudo-Woodo. I don't remember what this thing even knows. We're probably not going to go ahead and fight it today. I'll be honest with you guys. We're probably not going to fight it today. I'm going to look it up its stuff, and then we'll probably slap at it tomorrow. Let's see. The Pseudo Woodo here. In Crystal, Suicune appears in the overworld near the Iceberry tree, but runs if you get too close. Wait, is today Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, Pseudo Woodo. Where are we? Twilight Wings, Evolutions. That doesn't help me. It's a level 20. If I remember... Let me find its Generation 2 movesets. So, it knows Low Kick. It learns Rock Slide. But it doesn't know it immediately, so that's not bad. Low Kick could definitely hurt. Yeah, I guess it would be a decent Mon to go ahead and take with me since I no longer... Oh, it knows Rock Throw, though. Alright, we'll figure out this nonsense next time. Anyway, guys, I'm not raiding anybody, so don't look forward to it if you're still here on Twitch. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. Leave your comments down below. Hopefully, we should be back again tomorrow. We shouldn't have any issues going forward, I think. But who the hell knows? Anyway, you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you all again tomorrow. And until then, stay golden.